singers, when they sing songs, it's like a mantra. When you repeat a chorus over and over and over. So when a kid hears a song and he starts singing that chorus over and over and over, then you start to hear it in the alpha state into the subconscious mind. So you start to become the song, or become what you're saying.
For the hoochie daddy. Where they at? Where the niggas that get ratchet? Where they at? My son need a new pappy.
I want to start out by saying we need better parents, because the way you think right now is based on what you taught. With that being said, any little child, girl or boy, should have a man and woman they look up to and highly respect. And it gotta be balanced though, they need both. And this balance should come from your parents, your uncle, auntie, sister, brother, your primary family in most cases. And nowadays, people don't have no role model to look up to inside their primary family. So they go seek validation outside of their family. Understand me? So, the question is, are we leading by example or seeking validation from invalid places? So basically, this is where your outside influences come in at, like drugs, sex, gangs, things of that nature. You got certain motherfuckers out here who use these substances as coping mechanisms to fill the void. You know, that feeling that they love, it could be anything. They chasing that feeling though. I want to call it love. A lot of people will call it love. And a mother's love is the closest things to God love. It's the most purest. It's supposed to be the most purest. So remember that for later, family. But to keep it simple, for you simple-minded individuals, society is keeping us too busy, so we out of touch with each other. We out of touch with nature. And most importantly, we out of touch with ourselves, you know, mind, body, and soul. So always remember that we out here living on borrowed time. With that being said, people say that you either gonna have money or the time, but what about the balance? And who's to say that we spend all our time chasing money? We supposed to spend most of our time out here understanding ourselves, self-awareness, learning our body, learning what we supposed to eat, how we supposed to operate, you know what I'm saying? It's all twisted. And it's some lyrics from a song that I like. Nice song. It say, all the money in the world don't make a nigga rich, because even when you broke, it's still shit that money can't fix. Now, what you take on that? I want you guys to realize that it's all about what you feed your subconscious, what you feed your children, what you feed their subconscious. All this plays a part in the cycle of life. So those little TikTok of the children give y'all a little insight of the future. It's like they create more lost spirits than anything. And it ain't all of them, I can't say that. I'm not gonna say it's all of them. We got a lot of smart kids out here, man. It's a lot of smart kids. Shout out to those parents. So we ain't gonna say it's all bad, but it's a good majority of motherfuckers who are lost and don't even know what's really going on out here. I can go deeper. I can go real deeper. I'm just trying to stay on the basis right now, because we gotta start here first. We can't even come together to do shit. Y'all done let these motherfuckers poison the kids. But they had to poison you first. Through the indoctrination of the church, the school, the music. and so on. We need better role models out here, men and women. And we need to desexualize our mind, because we wouldn't be making children that we don't want to nurture and teach and build up the right way. Y'all making babies that y'all don't really even want to take care of. And female keeping babies that the niggas don't even want. Nigga tell you he don't want the baby. I mean, I'ma just say, don't get involved with certain type of energies. You know, energies you ain't gonna last long with. You feel me? Like, it'll be best if you desexualize your mind. You feel me? Like, you might have to leave the internet alone, cause the internet is playing on the subconscious. It controls everything you see. It got you on autopilot. Social media alters the thoughts, alters the mind. It put ideas in your head and make you think about negativity, because that's what it, like, and it's like, you see what you're attracted to. Your algorithm is what you're attracted to. And this for the women of my generation and under. And over, shit. Every time I get on that bit, it's ass. It's women showing booty, gluteus maximus. Every picture, every angle, they gotta hit you with the angles so you can, come on, bro. You gotta think about it, man. These people is horny out here, man. They put shit in the food, water, the air, to enhance our hormones, man. A motherfucker always thinking about sex. Male and female. I'm not generalizing. These people either think about sex, money, or drugs. It's either one on. You either chase somebody out here chasing one on. If you don't do drugs, you chasing money. If you don't do drugs and you not chasing money, you chasing sex. You know, or you chasing all of the above. And this is solely because the home ain't right. It starts in the home. Y'all know that shit, man. The home is not right, bro. We supposed to worship each other. We supposed to worship ourselves. We supposed to build each other up. Just like how y'all idolize the artists and entertainers, you supposed to idolize your family the same way. You supposed to idolize your brother, idolize your mama. But at the same time, they gotta give you something to idolize. Are you leading by a great example? All skin folk ain't kinfolk. And remember, in the Bible, in y'all Bible, they said that Satan, the devil, was our brother. Keep that in mind. He was our brother. The people running this whole show, running the whole world, got the same skin color as you. Black people, indigenous people, coloreds.
What if I told you the whole concept of white versus black was created solely for the purpose of separation? And that the real individuals behind the president, behind Congress, the hidden hand, is also melanated 9-ether people also? What if I told you that? The individuals you see in the illustration behind me are referred to as the black nobility. These are the original 13 families, okay? These are melanated, carbonated individuals. Everything we've ever been told, okay, in reference to who we believe the enemy is, so to speak, has been solely for the purpose of distraction, okay? Now, again, there are male-relevant Caucasian individuals that did wholeheartedly embrace that role, okay, that they were set to play. But this actually derived from our own melanated people selling us out. Look at some of the old relics from Europe, you'll see that these individuals were black people, okay, that they commemorated, that they highly revered. You can find a lot of the real ancient relics in the Vatican. They had statues and all kind of things to commemorate the black nobility. 13 families all have the blood of the black draconian. The individual you see to my left and the illustration behind me is referred to as Tarnush or Halal, okay? This was a black draconian. This is who Ra Hayes making reference to when he say they look like us, but they not us. These are reptilians, okay? And oftentimes they have the pointed ears and a widow's peak as a genetic trait. Free the elder god Dr. Malachi Z. York, he spoke on these entities in the holy tablets, okay? This is a depiction, okay, of how these individuals look. They're reptilian, they are shapeshifters, and they are black, they are normal melanated. This is a depiction of how some of them may look. They look like us, but they not us. Here's another example, okay? Black reptilian, black draconian. They figured if they could create an enemy for us, then we wouldn't think about them. Okay, that's why one of their code names, basically is the hidden hand. They're the biggest secret that most people don't talk about. Tarnush is the son of Marduk. Okay, Tarnush wanted some form of cosmic dominion, and when his grandfather Anu didn't grant that his request, he just completely went disagreeable. And there were others that carried that same ideology. They basically wanted dominion and wanted to have some sort of power, and they wanted to cause chaos and wreak havoc because of that. As I told you in the past, these archonic entities thrive on your low frequency emotions like grief, guilt, anxiety, and things of that nature, fear, okay? So they can't really operate in the 528 hertz frequency, which is love. So it's important that you embrace this green Ethereal cosmic energy that's re-emerging, okay? That's the essence of the heart chakra energy that's going to come back. And once we fully embody that and we eliminate all racism, all hatred, and we just fully walk in the heart chakra, okay, and follow the laws of Ma'at, which your heart being light as a feather, which you're forgetting about anything that you've been taught through the indoctrination process in regards to the assimilation, then you will fully ascend and tap into your crown chakra and fully reap the benefits of a Kundalini awakening. You can't do it with hatred, okay? So contrary to what you want to believe, you want to have an enemy and things of that nature. It's understandable, but your biggest enemy is yourself, and your biggest enemy is the indoctrination and a false technology that you've been told, okay? This also came from Yaqub, okay? Remember, he was the author of technology, and a lot of this illustration that we still following stems from that. If you follow in a concept of hatred or anything along the lines of that, then you are actually going off the teachings and the ideologies of technology, which were orchestrated by Yaqub, the scientist. All right, this is some of the doctrines that he came up with on the island of Patmos. Okay, Yaqub actually was the one that orchestrated and came up with the enemy for us to have some form of adversities with. Okay, that we can actually see to camouflage the 13 families, the black nobility that actually been puppet mastering this whole thing, controlling this whole matrix, operating this whole simulation behind the veil. Remember, the meek shall inherit the earth, and those who really hone into their true primordial self will reap the benefits of ascension to the fifth dimension, okay? You have to just go inward. You have to tap in with self, and you have to realize that everything you have been taught this whole time has been an illusion to create hatred in you and to create some form of diversity and separation amongst the people on this planet. This is important. It says your true work in life is to keep lifting your frequency, because everything in your life comes as a result of the vibration you are on. So if you want a vibration of hatred, you want a vibration of revenge and things of that nature, you're going to completely go through what's called the infinity cycle, where you're going to completely do incarnations over and over and over again. The trick to breaking out of this matrix is actually going into the heart chakra, so you can then go to the higher dimensional planes of existence, because unfortunately these lower realms, you get stuck in the lower realms and the lower ethers if you stay in those frequencies. Peace, love, and light. That